Welcome to this week's Parking Network News. IPS Group launched the Park Smarter mobile parking payment application, allowing users to pay, receive real-time expiration notifications and extend a parking session remotely from the convenience of their smartphone. The app has additional features such as parking finder tool, single sign-on capability and payments via Visa checkout, eliminating the need to enter credit card or billing information. Park Smarter also integrates with the IPS data management system, allowing cities to manage parking policy with live alerts, reporting and data analytics across both meters and the mobile app. Bouwfonds Investment Management is launching Bouwfonds European Real Estate Parking Fund 4, with around €200 million available for investment in European car park properties within the next 10 years. The fund will primarily invest in car parks located in Western Europe, including the United Kingdom, with the possibility of acquiring up to 40% of the fund properties in Spain, Italy, Portugal and Ireland. T2 Systems recently announced a new partnership with ParkHub, a global provider of parking hardware and software services. T2 will be integrating ParkHub's event parking solution into its suite of products, adding key functionality to their unified platform, providing tremendous benefit to their customers. CPI also recently announced that the company has partnered with LocoMobi, a leading provider of reliable parking management solutions, to integrate CPI's cash recycling technology into LocoMobi's pay-on-foot equipment. Through this partnership, CPI's SCR Banknote Recycler is being added to LocoMobi stations throughout the United States and Canada. This will allow a smaller footprint as acceptance and change is in one unit, which streamlines the designs and provides more options to its customers. Being more streamlined allows adding these options to exit stations in the lanes to better service the public. On the phone we have Jan-Erik Schmitt, Vice President of Sales for Vision Components. Hi Jan-Erik, what solutions is Vision Components offering to the parking industry?
Okay, so let's start at the basis. So the basis for all of the solutions that we are offering is a neural network-based engine. So it's a software library for license plate reading. So this is our main focus, is standalone automatic license plate reading for access control and the parking industry.
You've built the greeter management system around this. What makes this different from other parking management systems?
So mainly, as for the Carida Park Management System, is the same for all the components that we are offering for license plate reading and the parking industry. Is everything that we are offering is an OEM component. So it's not a ready-to-use product, but it's let's say it's a brick for OEM partners to build up their own solutions. And so one is the pure license plate reading, and the other is some kind of framework to build up a management system.
We've noticed that the usages of OEM systems is a growing trend within the industry, but why is this so important?
So what we have seen that the parking industry seems to be changing in the point of how the people or cars are going to access the parking lots. It's more or less all over the world, but with the big trend in the Northern America. And everybody wants to make, let's name it a smart parking solution. And that's what we are doing for about now 21 years. Started in a different industry, in the industrial industry, but offering software and hardware components for OEM business, so people that can create their own final solution. And that's a trend that we see as well now, as you said, in the parking industry, that barrier manufacturers or also people that are running a parking lot want to go to barrier-less parking systems, but then you need some kind of control unit for entries and exits. And that's what we're offering. It's, let's say, a bunch of OEM components in hardware and software to build up a smart parking solution. We've seen that a lot of people, they have different ideas. That's why we are not going into making a ready-to-use final product, because partner A wants to have this feature, partner B wants to have this feature. That's why we are offering really bricks, so everybody can build up his own system based on his own ideas.
So this is also the reason why you have presented the Q-board recently?
Exactly. The Q-board is more or less, you could name it an industrial Raspberry Pi, more or less, but it's an industrial component that has a long-term availability, and we implemented some features that you can just use a running IP camera on your parking lot that is sending out an RTSP stream. You can just use an existing camera infrastructure to feed this onto the cube board that has then the Carida software inside, so that you have a standalone add-on for license plate reading on an existing camera infrastructure in a parking lot.
Since you work worldwide, what are the cultural differences nowadays, especially when it comes to privacy in your sector?
Of course, there's a lot of different legislation in different countries, but we've seen, let's say, in the past months and years, it's of course very sad, but based on the lot of events that are happening or happened the past years, even countries that were very, let's say, negative on the camera-based solutions, they become much more open. The point on license plate reading systems, and that is something that a lot of people now understood. It's not a camera system that is recording all the time, because the camera itself, of course, takes images, but all the images stay, let's say, in the internal memory, and if no license plate is detected, it's just thrown away. And that's something that, of course, helps a lot, because they understand that it's not a real camera solution, but it's really more or less a sensor for license plate reading.
Thanks, Jan-Erik. To stay up to date on the developments, please go to parking-net.com. We had a great time at this year's IPI Conference and Expo in New Orleans. Our next event will be Parking in Germany on June the 21st and 22nd. We look forward to seeing you there. That's it for this week's Parking Network News. Tune in next week for another episode. In the meantime, please check out our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with the latest developments in the parking industry. I'm Tom Bissett. See you next time.